Hello everyone, how are you doing? I hope you and your family have a wonderful Christmas and Happy New Year. Welcome to Single Parents Hub Facebook Live. My name is Tharani Sawetnapanon. I am the founder of Single Parents Hub, a global community that supports single parents and their children by connecting them with experts so that they and their children can live a happier, healthier, and financially free life. And today, I'm so honored and feel so grateful to have mom and daughter team come on board and share with us their very personal journey. If you can remember, over a month ago, I interviewed teen empowerment leader Mona Dixon. She shared with us how she overcome the homelessness to become part of the White House, part of President Obama scholarship program, and now she's a teen empowerment and coaching and inspiring many teenagers around the world. And today is even better. I have her mom on board. So Mona Dixon mom, Wakonda E Dixon, and also Mona will come and share with us how her mom raised 3 kids from homelessness to success. So this would be a very, very interesting session. Let's see if our expert mom and daughter are ready to share with us their story.
Good morning.
Hello, hi, how are you doing, Wakonda?
Doing fine, and you?
Oh, very good, thank you. Thank you so much to come and share with us your very personal story. I feel so grateful. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And I think I like to let everyone know that the reason I really want to ask you to share the story is just to inspire other single parents out there that, in life there are many difficulties, many challenges, but somehow if we really stick with it, if we really push through, will become success, and you are the fine example of that.
Yes.
So can you tell me a little bit about your journey, please? How did that happen, and how old were you when you this challenge in life?
Okay. In life, I had my oldest at 16. I had Mona at 17. Then I had Joseph at 23.
Okay. And you first have to face, live life as the homelessness at when you are 23, right?
I was about 20
Yeah,
when
you
I
are.
was home. I was
That
about
must
20.
that must
I
be
was
so hard, yeah, to raise 3 children, 3 very young children, and you are quite young yourself.
Yes. I just turned 44 yesterday.
Oh, yes, you mentioned to me. Happy new happiness and all the success and lot of love around you.
Thank you.
So if you're looking back from your journey, and now you coming out from the other end and you become an example and a model for other single parents, or also for the parents out there as well. When you're looking back, what do you think is the hardest part of being a single mom?
The hardest part was being a single mom, is trying to find all the resources, which I always managed to do. The resources going to church, um, shelter, and to the welfare office and Section 8, and finding different places to get help at. And shelters do help, and I was happy to use their resource and ask questions and find out what to do next and where to go,
Yes,
and that's what I have done in the past.
that's very good. One of our audience say happy birthday, mom, said you did amazing.
Yes, that's one of the ladies I know. She was one of my church
Okay.
members. Her name is Lamisha. Hi, mamas.
So for you, the key to helping you to come out and become successful is to go and find help and resources, right?
Yes,
And that's what you're going. You have your own connection from your church, and you going from shelter and shelter and to ask and seek for help.
yes, I did.
How would you feel back then? Because it can't be easy, isn't it, to go through from one place to the other place and to seek for help, and not every time people would say yes to you. What keep you going?
Um, the kids kept me going. It wasn't easy. Um, they kept they they was kind of scared more than I was, but I was their protection to make sure that they was protected,
Okay.
and I make sure that their education was involved with them being scared. I was scared of having um the police coming in taking them away from me, or we being separated. So I had to do what I had to do of
Okay.
keeping the resources together.
That's excellent. One of the lady also, Stella, saying beautiful and happy birthday to you also. So you have
Thank
many
you.
many birthday wishes. So Mona mentioned to me also when we did the interview over a month ago that what keep her going, what keep her to become successful is the love of her mom. So I think it's worked the both way, right? I think it's worked both way as the parents also. What keep us going is the love of the children, isn't it? Of the children that have a love for you, and for you, your love for the children. That's what keep us going, keep us through whatever thing that you have to face.
Yes, I love them all. I love all three of my kids. They keep me on my Q's and T's. They keep me busy. Um, they make sure that I do a lot of activity things that I need to do. Um, I'm proud of them. They all graduated from high school. Two of them are in college. The oldest one is working at the airport. So that's what keeps me going. That they keeping themselves busy and keeping me busy.
As you must feel so proud now from what the hard work you done and you've been through, and they all become successful. Well done to you.
Yes.
So what do you think, if we're talking about the universal, not only in the US, what kind of places that you suggest mom to go and seek for help and for the resources to support their family?
Um, for a lot of single moms, I prefer them to go to shelters
Okay.
that's wherever city that they're in, wherever state that they're in. Go to the nearest shelter like Salvation Army,
Okay.
um, UMOM. Well, I know here in Phoenix we have UMOMs here, but I know Salvation Army is is nationwide throughout the United States.
Okay.
I haven't tried other shelters, but I know the ones that I tried, it was like St. Vincent de Paul in San Diego, UMOM's here in Phoenix area, Salvation Army here in Phoenix area, Arizona, state. I tried Salvation Army.
That's very good. And Mona also mentioned that while you still not settle down, and because you want to support and go to see her when she playing sport, right? And then you won't be able to pay for the entry fee and thing like that, and then you make some arrangement with the coach and also for the bus fare, and then you being friendly with the bus driver, and then you got a free. That is amazing. That is amazing. It's not only the resources that you go for the shelter and all for all these support organization. You yourself are very resourceful, mom.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to get on the city buses, but I did. I have like a lot of friends that drives the city buses.
Mm-hmm.
They make sure that I got to where I need to go and
Okay.
make sure. So a lot of my friends that do drive the city buses, they make sure that all three of my kids got to school safely.
Mm-hmm.
Especially on certain bus routes like the high school that Mona went to. They make sure that they got to school on time.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that they got home. Um, Coach Morton, which we love to death, we make sure that Mona was at practice every day.
Mm-hmm.
He made sure that Mona's homework was done. The whole staff at Tempe High make sure that she had her education
That's
very
very good.
well.
Yeah. This is really proof us now and again. It take the whole community to raise the child, right? It take a whole
Yes.
community to raise the children. It's not only you as a mother, but we take the whole community, circle of friends, people that we know. We need all the support that we can have to raise, a successful children. So it's very good. And I think also that as the mom, we need to be open up to seek for help, and we need to be willing to accept help as well, because sometimes what I find is sometimes I feel that if I'm not accepting help, if I ask for help, people might think less of me or think that, oh, you can't cope and things like that. But if we need help, we need help, right? We have to think beyond ourselves, because our end goal is to support and helping our children. So you need to take yourself out of the way.
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And one thing, I think the key things also, you really believe in education. Am I right to say that?
Yes, I do.
Yes. Yes. Because I see that your children, Mona, also, whatever thing that you've been through, you make sure that your children get the good education, and the result show in what achievement. And she's going to be a doctor soon. Is that
Yes,
right?
she
Yeah.
is.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a massive achievement.
Yes.
What words do you have to encourage other single parents that might going through, their own difficulty?
For single parents that is out there, whatever you can do, ask for help, get the help, let the shelters help you and provide the things that you need to get. It's not easy,
Mm-hmm.
but it will get you in for the long run. Um, I don't care if you need help with getting interviews, um, clothes, hygienes, haircuts, getting your hair done, nails, whatever. Ask for the help because it's not easy. I know the money's not there, but the you can get the guidance of getting the help of finding a job. Get the interview guidance to where if you need help with getting resumes, interviews, they can help you with that, all that.
Excellent. Thank you. If you look through three of your kids, and is for me, if we thinking about the odd, the difficulty, the challenging, all this adversity, they have more chance to going other way, right? To become, not as successful as they are today. How do you manage to be, on track and together, even though, like you said, you might be scared, the children might be scared. How do you manage to raise the kid that they grow up to be a very wonderful and decent children and adults? They all grown up now, but what kind of things or moral belief and things like that you keep them, you raise them together, that not even they have challenging in life, but also raise them to be a nice, proper, good people that, they are wonderful people for society.
Um,
I
that
know it's
part,
quite a long,
yeah,
long
yeah.
question, yes.
For that situation, I take time and explain to my kids it's gonna be okay. You know, we're gonna get to where we need to get to. It's like some nights that we don't know where we're gonna be at. Some mornings we don't know where to go, and it's not it's not easy. You have to like focus and plan ahead, like try to figure out what your goals are gonna be for that morning or throughout the whole day.
So for you, planning ahead and also have a very strong faith, right? You really have a strong belief
Yeah.
that, and that's also passed on to the children, isn't it? That this is not going
Yeah.
to be forever. It's just temporary. It's just temporary
Yes.
convenience, temporary thing that it have to be done. You have to go through that. But if you have a strong faith on whatever belief that you have in, and also, like you said, in the morning you get up, you plan what you need to achieve, what need to be done, what need doing, then slowly you achieve that goals.
Yes.
That's very, very
We
good.
do.
That's very good plan, and it's really show in three of your children that they are very successful in their own way.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much for sharing with us. Any last word? Any last word? Whatever thing that you want to say to every single mom and dad out there, or to your children, to anyone.
To all the single moms out there, keep up the good work. Stay positive. Achieve your goals. Um, Keep your kids encouraged to staying in school. Make sure that they keep their minds positive of getting achievements, and that you guys could do it. I done it. I've been there. Um, all my kids went to school. They went to college. I have one that is getting her PhD that
Yeah.
she's almost done on,
Yes.
and then I have my son that graduate few months after Mona does of getting his bachelor's degree. So you could do it. Keep the faith. Keep your mind to it. And Happy New Year to everybody.
Thank you very much. I feel so inspired, so
And
grateful.
there's Mona.
Hi. Come on, Mona, come and join us.
What'd you say?
Hello. I said, come and join
Hey.
us. You can't let your mom take all the limelight by herself.
Yes.
Thank you very much for lending us your mom, and she's been such an
Of
inspiration
course.
for us. And what are you up to now? Because we spoke about a month ago. So I like to know how you're getting on with your project and how could we support you.
Oh, yeah. So I'm still just working with the teens and putting on our event this June
Okay.
8th. So yeah, just getting the word out. I have a VIP Teen Success Academy group that they could join, and I just give out free resources for teens to help them be
Excellent.
successful. So I'm still
Excellent.
doing that, and I'm about to return back to school after this winter break. I wish it was a little longer, but
Oh,
but yeah, still working with the teens. So everything I post on my page, so you could always support that way.
excellent. Thank you very much. And Happy New
Thank
Year for
you.
both of you. And
Happy
thank
New
you very
Year
much
to you.
for sharing all these wonderful messages. And it's very good to share this at the beginning of the year, because sometimes what I
Yes.
find that, oh my God, we have all these new crazy New Year resolution, right? And then couple days down the line, it's like, oh my God, is that my goal too ambitious? And then you start going back to the same old habit, isn't it? And you feel like, wow, how am I going to achieve this? Or you want to achieve the new goal, but you haven't clear what you need to stop doing, and or you feel that you get stuck, you feel disencouraged. So this is wonderful personal, very inside story that you guys share with us to keep us motivated and going and
Yes.
support and do the best for our children.
Yeah, one of the goals, I mean, one of the quotes that I always go by at the beginning of the year is, if you don't quit, then you don't got to keep starting over. So that's one of the things,
Yes.
I got multiple goals for myself this year. And I just keep telling myself every day it's about the choices I make, the little choices that I
Yes.
have that are going to
Yes.
add up to, whatever type of results that I want. So I just continue to say, like I have a health goal and I'm like,
Yes.
okay, Mona, I can eat this or I can eat this, and I just tell myself that this choice will add up to whatever I
Yes.
want my results to be.
Yes.
And if I just keep this streak, keep trying to do, make the best choices, then I'll be successful in the end. And by the end of this year, I'll be very proud and happy with the results that I have. So yeah, definitely stick with those goals.
Yes.
And then it's important to remember that we all make mistakes. So if you ever fall off on a goal that you have, you got to get back on it and don't just say, okay, I messed up. And now this goal is like completely gone. And then you give up on the goal and you're not happy around this time next year. So yeah, just stick with it. Stick with it.
I wonder where you got all this idea from, huh?
My mom.
Oh. Thank you very much for sharing your story and your love with us. Thank you very much.
Of course. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a
See
wonderful
you.
day. Thank you. Bye.
You too.
Bye
Bye.
bye. Bye.